kept saying that their partner was going to change, and before their next session, they died. Matthew chapter 19 verse 11, it says, but Jesus said, not everyone is mature enough to live a married life. It requires a certain attitude and grace. Marriage is not for everyone. You know, I'm really pissed off, like I'm really angry. The truth of the matter is that marriage requires a level of maturity. Marriage requires a level of patience. Marriage is that institute that will test you in all ramification. Marriage is that institution that will bring out your weaknesses you had no idea that you've not overcome, or you don't even have, like weaknesses that you had no idea that you were dealing with before now. I am really, really heartbroken. I'm really heartbroken. I've dealt with a lot of issues recently, and most of these issues leave you crying. You know, we deal with a lot. We hear a lot as counselors, and being a professional counselor for more than a decade now, I've heard so many stories that sometimes I will literally have to cry with the person, right? But the very one I want to talk about today is the issue of believers, right? It breaks my heart when I hear people walk into my section telling me that their spouse is a Christian, their spouse is committed in church, their spouse is a worker, is even a pastor. Sometimes it could be a woman of God or a man of God, but they are being abused by this same person. And it leaves me thinking, how did we get here? How can you claim to carry the Holy Ghost inside and you live a certain way? Like, make it make sense. Excuse me. How is it that you go to church on a Sunday, you attend all activities in church, and for once you've not heard the Holy Ghost tell you that this thing that you're doing to your spouse is wrong? Like, how is it that you go in the place of prayer and you pray and you come out? Is it that you're not praying, or is it that the same Holy Ghost that I have is different from the one that some persons have? Because I think about it most times. Because the Holy Ghost that I have inside of me wouldn't let me, sometimes even when I talk and over talk, like casual talking, the Holy Ghost tells me to close my mouth. You've said more than you should have. It's okay.